to get the because I'm getting close to the Ultimate Team Champs pick. I knew I couldn't do it for Lewis Miller, but I thought I wanted to just play around with my cards, mainly the Lewis Miller because it was an in-progress card, and I thought, right, let's have a look at it and then see what we can put together basically. And what we found unintentionally was we discarded it and it went to how he was as Patrick Hu, which was 80 rated, and I was like, right, so he's had his stats removed as an 80 rated, so he was like 78 pace, 43 shots, 77 pass, 76 dribbling, 74 defending, 91 physical. As you can see, there's a big difference because obviously there was 2 levels of keeping balance I did, and the physical I knew was a factor. I thought because it was over 90, I thought I can't really see me doing any future EVOs for now on this card, so I thought I'll give it a breather, and I thought doing keeping balance, I didn't want to do all 3 because then it lock him in with a playstyle plus, and now it doesn't really matter so much with down the right side. However, I thought because he's in progress, I didn't get the red pick last season, which was initially going to be for Campbell, and do double plus per shoot. The problem that I had was I was like, right, I've got this card, what do I do to fix it? I discarded it. I showed it on Twitter last night, and basically it showed him as how he is with Patrick Hu, and for what I've seen so far is that the EVO that you previously done, so for example, I'll use Venta as an example. Venta has Trailblazer Striker, Centurion Striker, Power Shooter and Stop right there. If I wanted to revert him back, say there was an EVO that I'd wanted to do when he was 85 rated, like say generous goal scorer for example, say he could have fitted into that chain as 85, highly unlikely, I think because he was too quick anyway, but I would be like, right, I'll put him in generous goal scorer, and in fact I probably could have actually. Doesn't matter, I think he's better. In fact, no it's not, it's better having him how he is because it's not got a playstyle plus, because he gets ping pass, and it's actually the same kind of boost anyway. But anyways, he would have been 85 rated and say I'd wanted to give him the playstyle plus, but what I've now noticed is that I would have been like, oh, it could have meant I've locked out Venta because he's now got a playstyle plus rather than this version doesn't. But say I wanted to put Levitt backwards or Jago backwards, what I've noticed is the EVO has to be fully expired, as in, like, I'll use base hero catch up as the example. So I've made sure I've unlocked it by 6 o'clock, but then made sure it fully expires. So for anyone that's done like the red pick ones for example, so like Ultimate Team Champs, it says expires in 8 days. What you're needing is that EVO to completely be gone if you wanted to remove a red pick. That is the assumption I'm getting. The reason why I'm saying this is because I think if you do it while the EVO is active in some capacity, it glitches the card. Suddenly can't fit. It's almost as if the game doesn't know what to do. Like it either duplicates, you can't restore it, you can't do anything. I'm only assuming that on a test that I've been getting from other people, from what I've seen so far. Like I'd hope to use a second account to really test this, but I can't even get on a second account because EA is literally like not letting me on the game on a second account. It's as if EA's not liking it. Don't know why. Even though I can go on this account no problem, but my second account I like to use for testing, I can't even get on it because of the login situation, and like no matter how much I get code sent to my email or my phone just now, I can't get on. But basically, like the best thing I've found is use like Foot GG or Foot Wizard, whoever. I've been using Foot GG myself, and it's mainly just trying to find if there's a player in that you've been building up and he's got like a playstyle plus you want removed. It's handy to scout around and try and be like, oh, what EVOs can I go through? Like for me just now, like I would have liked to have resetted Obita, for example, because he's got a playstyle plus, but that was due to Trailblazer Slide Tackler, but Patrick Hu didn't factor that because it was like it just added CDM to him. But I can put Cadden, for example, onto down the right side. Tavares I would have liked to have reset a couple of times because there's been a few EVOs that I'd like to have chained him for, but I've ended up doing my leader into them. Like Stevenson, for example, I think now could have been really neat with a few of the chains, like Pep's Legacy. I could have put him through but not complete it, and a couple of the other ones because it gave him a real foothold, as it were. I think in the end it would be like Crossing Crusader, Pep's Legacy, and whatever else I could have put him for, like a Rock and whatever else. But I think it's like Campbell as well. I think Campbell's like a similar situation because for him was high visibility, unsung hero, and then double plus. It was like double plus pursuit. I think it was our team of the year vision, whatever one it was, and it was like the chain, and it would make him 89 rated, and I was like, oh great, this card's like top tier, and it would have been like a double plus, double playstyle plus. But now I'm like, oh, I couldn't have, like, now I wish I'd went after. I think Unsung Hero has, that's, yes, yeah, I couldn't do it because double plus pursuit expires at 6, I'm almost sure, or whatever one it was. Yeah, they all expire at 6, so EA in theory have sussed that part out, and that's the problem. You can't do those chains just now because they're expired EVOs, so I couldn't, they're due to expire, so I couldn't in theory do any of them for like Campbell, Doig, because I can't remove his playstyle plus because what I find funny is my Christian Doig has skill moves, weak foot, striker prospect, and keeping balance. So I've jumped ahead and gave him more pace, more passing, more dribbling, more defending, but the playstyle pluses came from striker prospect. I don't know if the reset would remove it, as it were, but there's lots of playing about with it still. Like Lafondra, I can't imagine I could do anything to him to reset because like growth spurt and all that, and the founders is what I put him through to make him 87 because it was 4 EVOs. So there's like it's who you're trying to do. So like say down right side, for example, say Lamptey, say you're like, oh I wish I didn't do that now and went elsewhere, or say with the base hero catch up, like I can use Carvalho as an example. Say I did Carvalho and I'm like, oh I've got him this, and I'm like, because of the SBC I'm like, ah crap, I've used it on Carvalho, I'd rather have the Prem version now. So like, you could do little things like that. You could almost wait the week, I think, like yes you've done the EVO, but then come back in say 8 days and say, right, I want to reset them. My assumption would be is that it would remove the playstyle pluses from them, but how far back it would go I don't know. It might not even do that. So there's lots of explanations and lots of theory still to scratch the surface with on how this all works. Like Miller's became the unintentional example of this, and like with, as I said, with the red picks, if you've done like best, for example, those that did a team of the year best and wanted it removed, I would say wait your 8-9 days, make sure EVO's not there, and then do it. Get them removed, discard them. So you make sure you've got restores on your app, restore, and then bring them back, and it should bring it back to that. I'm only assuming for what I've seen so far, especially going on my Lewis Miller. It could be a workaround for chaining cards. How far it can work, I don't know precisely. That is the challenge that I would like to test properly. But Miller, I think, might become one of those kind of test cards. I'll have a look. I might even test it through Venta because Venta's high rated. and possibly has a bit of flexibility in making it work. Levitt's another one that's had examples to it, so I'm going to have to play around with it, but let me know if you've been trying it, who you've tried it with, and kind of where you're working with it really, because I think this is a work, like I think there's something there to be had, like knowing that if it's resetting the card through the going from in progress to back to level 2 card, and it's kept keeping balance 2 stats, I'm intrigued. So make sure to use like FootGG and check the ones that are still active till 6. Make sure to go on the expired page because it will tell you. There is a lot of EVOs, I believe, all expiring at 6. There might be stuff coming tonight, I don't know, but that's how my leader's obviously got double playstyle plus on him from the 3 EVOs that we did of generous goal scorer, pick it up, and what was the other one that you did? Assisting winger, had to think of what it was called for a sec, but yeah, as I said, there's a lot of work still to be done with exploring this for chaining. I think there's potential to get a new work. This is maybe the new workaround to really boost a card. If it's like do an EVO so far, basically do the EVO so far before the playstyle plus, like it's completely expire, discard, goes whatever it is on Miller, and then repeat the process. I'm only assuming, but that's in the shortest form, but I'm hoping with what I've shown helps, but probably waffled a bit. But have a good one folks, take it easy all, and I'll catch you all later.